Hello YouTubers and welcome to the Budget Stacker. Today we're going to talk about a topic that you oftentimes hear from certain people that kind of goes against the stacking of precious metals, gold and silver in particular. And a lot of times you will hear this from certain people that think that you should get for those stuff hitting the fan scenarios, you should get like food supplies and have a little extra cash on hand and maybe some protection supplies as well. I'm not against that. In fact, I think that is a wise idea. I think you need to have something of everything, and stacking gold and silver definitely comes into play. But a lot of times you will hear some derogatory comments against silver saying you can't eat silver. Well, that's not necessarily the case. We're going to talk about that today. So if you're interested, stay tuned because here we go. Alrighty then. Yes, we're going to be talking about eating silver. So, yep, there is the possibility. Oh, I'm not going to do that. No. This is my stash. I'm not going to mess with my stash. But yeah, you actually can eat silver. Not as like something you're going to need a knife and fork for, but in the form of what they call colloidal silver. I'm not sponsoring this product. I'm just going to talk about this. I'm not saying this is a good thing for you. If you have too much of anything, even if it does end up to be good, it can be a bad thing. There was a gentleman who made his own colloidal silver and just kind of went wholly overboard. He had like this cup that he would make with 2 electrodes of silver in it, and about maybe 3/4 of a cup a day, or even a cup a day of this stuff. Electrical charge to kind of diffuse the silver within the water, and just all those positively charged particles of silver in the water. But he would drink a large amount of this every day. And then he had the bright idea to take his colloidal silver and put it on his skin too. So he put it on his arms and his face because he was having some skin issues. And his skin turned purple. So that is something you got to be careful if you do anything in too great way of doing things. It's just it could potentially mess you up. He turned purple. He could never reverse that. So I was kind of checking out some of the information on this beforehand. My wife saw it. She freaked out. She says, "Don't take this." So I'm gonna. Obviously, I found a pretty good product. I'm not going to be taking a whole cup a day. I'm not going to put this stuff on my skin. Apparently, there's like minute particles of the silver that get embedded into your cells of your skin if you like did something crazy like that. And when you go into sunlight, they're going to change color. They turn purple. This poor guy, he ended up turning purple. Yeah, he did get to go on the Oprah Winfrey show, but something like Guarana or something like that. It's an actual medical condition, and he was never able to reverse it. So if you see my skin starting to turn a little purple, I'm overdoing it, but I'm not going to get there. My wife's a little worried about that, but it's not going to happen. So, yeah, this is a product. I kind of did some Amazon searches. This one is not super strong. They mentioned it's fairly small dosage. Let's see. Yeah. Active ingredients, 1 teaspoon, you get 25 mcg. So that's, I don't know if that's milligram. Not sure what the mcg is, but it's very minute. Yeah, it's really, really small amount. immune building is pretty much all they can say. Silver, as you know, has a lot of antimicrobial, antibacterial qualities. It was used, and actually still is used. They make certain, like if you have a burn, they have a certain bandage that has silver infused in it that supposedly helps the healing, and the antimicrobial abilities of that have been well used throughout the hundreds of years. They used to put silver coins in milk pots to keep the milk from going bad. As you know, born with a silver spoon is in their mouth is a common saying, and that's because the rich people realize silver, if you dine off of it, use it for your silverware, which is not silver, probably not at all, but it actually has those purifying qualities. You can put and I saw somebody do this. He put silver into a cup of water and he measured the purity, and it got better just by putting in the silver. So it does have those properties to it. The only reason I'm thinking of taking this colloidal silver is I once had a product I thought was pretty good called Sea Silver. And again, this is not an advertisement or anything. Sea Silver is an old company that actually I think they went kaput because they got cited from the FDA. They were making claims about, it can cure cancer and all that stuff, and obviously that's way beyond the pale of any benefits you can get from this. So from everything I've heard, so I did find that there was a product that was kind of similar called Sea Aloe. Has everything in it that the old one had, except it didn't have any colloidal silver. So one of the benefits of this one is it's got some berry stuff in it. It's probably fine. But the main thing is they take seaweed, and this has trace minerals in it. So the good thing about trace minerals is a lot of our food, as farming techniques have changed, they're not using organic, let's plow that stuff under, or let's get organic cow poop or whatever to fertilize the farm. So all those normal nutrients that would be going in, and trace minerals particularly, are not in our foods anymore. They're using more nitrogen based fertilizers just to make the plants grow. But with seaweed, that's absorbing the seawater, and it gets a lot of those trace minerals. So I kind of thought I like that, but the sea silver one worked better for me. So they don't have that anymore because big lawsuit for that. Plus silver's going up, so it's probably more expensive for them. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to take that and I'm going to add some of this colloidal silver, and just little dropper here and there, and see what I can do. But that will essentially be not necessarily eating like a solid silver, but I'll be kind of ingesting a little bit. And a little bit is the key. I don't want to turn purple or blue, so I'm not going to be a Smurf. But anyway, I'm going to check this out and take a little bit. So I'm not recommending this to you. Again, I don't want you to turn blue, and I don't want anybody to overdo on anything like this. To me, I got some benefit from the sea silver before, so I wanted to try kind of infusing that into the Sea Aloe, which again, not advertising, it's just a product I'm trying right now. Everybody tries different supplements, and sometimes you find one that works, and sometimes you just waste a lot of money. So hopefully I don't waste a lot of money, but I do want to try this and see if it maybe is beneficial to me in conjunction with this other stuff. So I'm going to take a little bit right now. All right, so unboxed it. Yeah, I'm hoping this came with some good reviews on Amazon. It's funny, some people were even using it for like their animals. They had like some ear infection or something like that, and they were using that. Like, again, you got to be careful what you're using. So just be careful, do your own research, and make your own decisions. But yeah, this is supposedly a brand that has it has 10 parts per million. Some other ones I've seen out there can have like 400 or 500. So this one, they pretty much say that these are very smaller particles for a special process they do. Don't know if that's true or if I'm just buying really expensive water, but yeah, here goes nothing. And let's see, I'll take a little whiff. Absolutely no smell at all. So, all right, just don't turn me blue. Okay, that should be enough. How much am I supposed to take? I guess I should have done that first. Let's see, what does it say? Directions. 1 teaspoon, hold under tongue for 30 seconds and swallow. I'm not going to do that. I don't have to do that under my tongue. So anyway, cheers. This is the sea aloe stuff here. Again, maybe just wasting my money, but trying to see if I can actually eat silver. So here goes. Okay. Well, silver is delicious. Nope. Don't eat this kind of silver, of course. This would not digest very well. Not at all. I think this would probably cause you some problems, especially in this size. But even stuff like this. This is a choke hazard. And besides, it belongs in your stack, not your stomach. So just thought it's kind of a goofy little video about actually how you can eat silver, but I just thought I would share with you since it is relating to silver, and I can't buy any of this right now because I'm on my self-imposed drought, but I could buy this kind of silver. This is acceptable right now because it's like 20 bucks. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed finding out that you can actually eat silver. I'm not recommending this. Do your research before you try anything like colloidal silver to see if it has any potential health benefits for you. Not a doctor, have no idea, just a shot in the dark. But I do remember when it was a sea silver product with those trace minerals from the seaweed that they would put in it, that it did have some benefits for me before. So adding this back into the new product so I can kind of make the old product. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed finding a little bit about colloidal silver as a potential additional health benefit for people. But make up your own decision. Do your own research. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're having a great day, evening, dusk. God bless and take care.